Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Lines Forever. Today we got what the StarCraft players would call a team kill. Two ball players playing against each other. And this is the Legend of the Stars qualifying tourney number 2, just as with the previous cast. This was a losers round match, I think. It was. And in the bottom right, in the yellow, playing UEF Turinturambar, going first and second land, and Zlo in the green Cybern, going first and second land. That is one thing that's definitely changed since the balance patch is much more second land, because the second air bomber that was very popular in ladder for a long time is quite a bit weaker now, because on most maps you have reclaim, and with reclaim you can get 3 factories very fast. So getting third air is sufficient to have an inti fast enough, especially now. It kind of was before on a lot of maps, but even especially now that the bomber has a much higher build time. It takes 40 seconds to build now, so you definitely can get third air and have an inti out to defend against that bomber. On maps where you have almost no reclaim, well, they're kind of rare on ladder, I think. But on those maps, I think second air is still pretty legit, but definitely weaker than before. So Zlo getting his second factory. He has 4 P-gens. He's grabbed not too many trees. Yeah, these tree shits, it's just a retarded amount of reclaim. Like, look at how many trees there are, I should say. That is a lot of energy and mass. So grab this shit as fast as you can. You can probably go without making P-gens for ages. Also make a land scout and break your opponent's trees. Definitely a good idea. Oh, I actually have a bug on this map. You can probably see it already. See the range ring? It is thick as fuck. So please tell me if you've also seen this and what other maps you've seen it on, because I think I only get it on, I know I get it on this map and I get it on some others, I think. I can't remember exactly what though, but yeah, maybe it's because it's not a square map, but really I'm not sure. So yeah, let me know if you have that problem. Zlo is gonna break the trees, not with a scout though. Oh wait, what? Stop moving. Yeah, I lost the order there because I switched, but he is heading down here. Yeah, he's gonna break these trees and then try and pick off an engineer as more of a secondary goal. This is kind of like the way you can hedge your bets with a bomber. You can, if you have some reclaim to bomb, then basically making a bomber is always going to be kind of worth it. It's always going to do some damage if you bomb the reclaim, like we saw Zlo did on Rigor. So here, the lab is always going to do something useful, even if he doesn't get a kill, and he has a good chance to get a kill as well, and he does grab it here. Similarly, little mech marine just jogs up, gets the kill and retreats. There's also a striker here. How's there a striker here as fast as a lab? I guess I should be just paying more attention. Striker in this position also with a couple of scouts. Maybe the scouts should probably actually give him the win, thanks to the extra 2 DPS, 4 DPS total. Torin has a far lower score right now than Zlo. Zlo has an insane score, and yeah, T2 max. that does really... You'll notice that if you rush a T2 max, your score is probably going to be higher than the player who didn't rush a T2 max. This scout needs to go on a tree breaking escapade. It's in the perfect position. Some tree breaking going on here. These NGs will probably die. Let's see the reclaim. Yeah, reclaim 5.9k. Energy reclaimed, mass 2.3. And Torrent is getting the gun very quickly. I actually kind of like it. See, on this map, you don't have some major expansion to walk to with your ACU. And yeah, if we're honest, this is kind of an ugly map. This mid just looks like it's unfinished. But yeah, you don't actually have somewhere very important to be with your ACU. So I think going for an upgrade in your just outside your base is pretty nice. Also, but there is a problem that really, because you don't have anywhere very important to be, it means that your opponent can probably just try and avoid your ACU, just run around him when he sees him. So Slow can maybe just avoid this upgraded commander in many cases. Now we have a transport for Slow. So maybe he wants to steal some of this reclaim. There's quite a lot of reclaim on the top here. And similarly here. That could definitely be good to drop another field here. So yeah, this is quite important. You want to try and grab that fast. And he just wins air, as Slow does. It's just one of the things you don't bet against Slow in the air game. Torin is now reclaiming some trees. Looks like these trees are broken. So, oh wait, no. There are some tree groups to be got here. The gun is complete. Raiding this position again. Nothing to actually kill here, but definitely a good idea in case there were some engineer here getting a lot of reclaim. It would definitely be worth it to use a couple tanks to get that engineer kill. Now, where's Slow's transport going? Yeah, Slow's ecoing hard. 4th mech's on the way. And yeah, the drop arrives over here. I don't see where the other engineers dropped. Maybe he dropped this guy. And there's T2 land for Slow. So we have a real lack of T1 units for Slow because he has so many mexes. 4 T2 mexes, and he's making T2 land. He's going to be low on units. 15 versus double that for Torin. No eco for Torin either. He's also kind of... Torin is not really winning much map control. He's kind of slow pushing out, I think. And he kind of needs to take some of these mexes and some more of this reclaim. And also put more units, put more NGs getting all these trees. So a bit scary for Torin to be pushing. I mean, it looks like he's just gonna... Okay. Torin is just gonna walk into the base, it seems. He sees mexes, and he has the gun. He has units. He's gonna have more land than poor old Slow. Slow doesn't have any upgrade either. Slow does have air, and there's not really that many mobile AAs to help Torin, so he definitely has to be careful about that. And we have rhinos coming out for Slow. Oh, no radar. He actually has not a single radar. 5 T2 mexes. And now he's in range of Torin. He could just die right here. I don't see how Slow escapes. Torin surely has the game won. PDs are begun. Rhinos coming out. And what? How did he get out of range? And now he's getting blocked by his own units, so maybe Torrent can get back into range. He can. But I'm not sure how... Oh, that was an overcharge. Nice. A lot of damage onto this AC. You can see how fast he's dying. Oh, we have a ghetto coming out. Only 4 labs in it though, and it's gonna die kinda quick. Or PDs. This one doesn't get finished. It's so close to being built there. This looks completely fucked. Torrent's still on almost full HP. And he's only gonna regain it by killing these T2 units. Meanwhile, just a stream of land. Slow is still trying to maintain some map control. Torrent is just sending every single unit to the base. He doesn't have many arties. He has just 2 arties. Those are really important for him right now. He needs to be able to do some more damage. I mean, just having tanks, he's not going to be able to kill factories and regions very quickly. Still rhinos coming out. I think Zlo needs PD, not rhinos. Rhinos are really just going to die to this commander. He does have overcharge. Mantis trying to do some damage in Torrent's base while he's not watching, and they're going to succeed in getting mechs. Killed some reclaiming engineers, and Zlo is being really ballsy getting into range of Torrent again. I think Torrent needs to just keep Zlo in range here. Just no, he doesn't want to do it. I mean, I think he has to. Just there's no units. I mean, 3 rhinos can do nothing versus an overcharging gun com, and Zlo has no upgrade and also no power, I think. Well, he's very finely balanced, but we can see he has been building some around the map where you would not expect to see some PGens, so he definitely wasn't in a good spot. And this commander is just going to stand here and kill everything. Yeah, aiming for the PGen specifically now. Actually shooting kind of through that air factory. Do we see any T2 land? No, this is just a full T1 gun all in, and it's working. Torrent full HP. Now shooting BD. Or not. And he wants to push again, do more damage. This HQ is extremely exposed. Zlo continues to retreat, manages to stay out of range of the ACU. These rhinos need to be overcharged. There you go. Nice. Kills. And Torrent approaches 3rd vet. He still has almost full HP. More units coming in. What is the plan for Zlo? That's another T2 HQ. Okay. Still has his 5 T2 mechs somehow. He has not lost those. He lost most of his base, but not the mechs, thankfully. And Zlo has not much air anymore. He did lose his air factory. Oh, both air factories and almost all of his power in this position. So, just huge damage. And still Zlo remains in this game. SPD is going to get a lot of kills. He has a not insignificant army. He has, well, only 4 rhinos. He needs to just not send these against the ACU. The Mantis, sure, but the rhinos are just asking to be OC'd. They're just giving vet, I think, more than anything. Torrent seems to have just... I don't know, he's just not ballsy enough. He has full HP. He should just go. Just push. I mean, he's not trying to get any of these mexes, it seems. Oh, this is good. He's actually sending units down here. And T2 land. Okay, nice. But we're not seeing any eco. He's not reclaiming. There's so much reclaim here that he could get if he had a transport. So much reclaim here that he really needs to get. And I don't think he can afford to give up this position because of all the reclaim here. He can't allow Zlo to get his base back because he didn't kill any T2 mexes. In fact, he killed one, but still Zlo has 4 T2 mexes. And if he gets that reclaim, he has T2 to be able to actually make a T2 PGen with it and then use the reclaim. So I think Torn is missing a trick here by retreating. His proxy factories are denied for the moment, unfortunately. He actually never got this reclaim field up here. And another HQ. How many HQs does one man need? This is a support factory upgrading, thankfully. Oh, Zlo, not your best game. So Torn smartly returns. Zlo is actually using these mantis to help him build more PGens. Nice move. You should finish this hydrocarbon first. Oh no. Here comes Torn again. And Zlo needs to leave. Gun commander's in range again. He's actually moving towards him there. And yeah, now he's gonna leave. Torin still on T1 land mostly. He does have... should probably maybe pause some T1 factories so he's not stalling and can produce these pillars at a better rate. Do we have any eco? No. No Mex is upgrading still. Still tons of reclaim. It looks like Zlo is actually taking a lot of reclaim here, which is bad for Torin. He still has no forward radar either, so his extended gun range is not as useful as it should be. Here we have a radar kind of out of the way.
Commander under attack.
I think he meant to see that Rhino. Almost full vet now. 17,000 HP.
Commander under attack.
Oh. It's still low T2 PD. I mean, if you want to stop a commander, an upgraded commander, you need T2 PD pretty much. That's how you get him to stop coming into your base. But we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen any T2NG. There's the T2NG making a PGen. But I think he just needed T2 PD. And maybe he could push Torin out, or a Guncom of his own, although Zlo did have almost no power for the longest time. He really was struggling for power, still doesn't have much surplus to actually work with. Here is a beetle. There's a second one. Where is he? Oh no. This guy is alone in the desert. And yeah, just a bad rally. 2 beetles here. Let's see Torin, does he have any flak? No. There are no flaks on the field for Torin. He does have quite a few mobile AAs in his forward army, 7. And that might be enough to take down a transport. He did just reach his full vet. What a sight. Full vet UEF Guncom, 18k HP. And oh no, he's now leaving with his army, including all of his AA. That's pretty risky. is low. 5 T2 mexes still. Do you have any more? Zlo seems to have rescued the couple of beetles that were out here on the plains. And are these guys headed for the ACU? That's gonna be... it's possible. They do die in 2 shots, but he could dodge. And is he microing? Yeah, he is. You see him dodge the shots? Oh no, not quite. Just nice reclaim chunks now. And now he knows that there are beetles out. So maybe that was not the best move from Zlo. He should have waited and tried to get the transport away, but it would be hard to snipe in this situation. Although almost all the AA died. Now a flak arrives. And there is actually a flak here as well. So it would be extremely difficult to land that beetle snipe. Now Turin has T2. He still has almost no eco, but he's trying to make some. He has 2 mexes almost complete, 1 finished, and now he's going to go for more. He has killed this position completely. Very nice. Another one of the HQs is dead. Thankfully we have a very deep redundancy system here for Zlo. Now we're gonna get PD creep into Zlo's base. Glorious UEF gameplay. T1 spam and gun into the base. Stand inside the base and take almost no damage for 20 minutes of the game, and then and eventually PD creep further into the base again. And I think Zlo is rightly fucked now. We still have beetles, so there's always hope, and only 2 beetles can fit in a T1 transport now. Thank God they have been nerfed. So it's gonna be tougher. Also Zlo's air, well, he doesn't have as much as Turin, and Turin is keeping his right next to his ACU. As I say that, he flies away, but he still has flak. He still has a fuck ton of HP thanks to vet, so that's gonna make him way harder. 20,250 HP. Yeah, you need a lot of beetles to kill that. I think you need 7 beetles. So that's 4 T1 transports with beetles in them. It seems unlikely. Now Zlo getting the gun. A bit later than would be expected. Oh. Yeah, when you lose transports, full transports in your own base, you know things are going poorly. And here we go. I think this is the end. And Turin actually just decides, I'm not even gonna get in close there lest these beetles appear. There is the transport with a couple of beetles. Oh, he dropped the beetles. But they're not being employed here. Oh. And I think Zlo is gonna die. Oh, a nice vet there. Pretty tasty overcharge. And actually mostly arties, so he can dodge and perhaps survive for another short period of time. But he's gonna lose his P-gens and he's gonna lose everything. Let's see how he chooses to end it. Energy storage is dead. P-gen is dead, so no more overcharges versus these pillars. And T2 PD. It's the order of the day. Oh, here come the beetles. He's trying to dodge. Get the dodges. Oh. But that's that. UEF wins the day. And yeah, nice play from Torn to take Zlo out of this tournament. Knocked him out. Zlo has not qualified yet for the end of your tournament. He has one more tournament to try to get in, and then there's some other way that they're gonna decide the final spots. So I'm pretty confident Zlo is gonna get in. I mean, there's no way he's not gonna get in, really. But not yet, not today. Torin knocks him out with some nice UEF play. The T1 spam, Guncom all in, and then eventually some PD creep. So, nice play. GG.